Many Texas teachers want to end in-person instruction until every educator who wants a COVID-19 vaccine can get one. But right now, they're not among the first groups getting vaccinated, despite CDC recommendations. Jason Miles explains.
Fairly soon.
Teachers say healthcare workers in hospitals and other places should take priority when it comes to rolling up their sleeves for the COVID-19 vaccine. But school workers should not be too far behind.
We hope that all school employees will be in the next priority group, whenever that might be.
The CDC recommended that teachers be considered essential frontline workers, but individual states have the power to prioritize vaccination recipients. The Texas State Teachers Association and similar unions are disappointed educators here have been left off the list.
And not only teachers, but other school employees like bus drivers, cafeteria workers, custodians, they all come in contact with the students.
According to the Department of State Health Services, Phase 1A of the vaccination distribution, which began on December 14th, includes healthcare workers and those working and living in long-term care facilities. Phase 1B, beginning as soon as January, includes folks 65 and older or those 16 and older with at least one chronic medical condition, including pregnancy. More than 113,000 Texans have received at least one dose so far, which may include some teachers if they qualify beyond their occupation.
Are you particularly concerned about what may happen after the holiday break?
Yes, we are, and because many students and their families will be traveling.
That's why the TSTA would like the state to allow districts to cease in-person learning based on local health conditions without being penalized financially until every educator who wants one gets a vaccine.
Because as you know, this pandemic is as bad as it ever has been in Texas, and it's going to take a while for the vaccines to have an effect.
The state says those most at risk of dying or being hospitalized deserve to have the first shot at getting vaccinated. In Houston, Jason Miles, KHOU 11 News.